welcome back. Thanks for being with us here in the Fox 61 by Carrier Kitchen. I'm here with fine folks from Zohara Mediterranean Kitchen in West Hartford. Executive Chef Lou Fiore is here making one of my favorites. We're just chatting about shawarma and all the great spices that are part of it, and that's the main ingredient here of what we're making today.
Yeah, that's correct. So, you know, most chicken that is done in a shawarma style is marinated for a few days. Basically, the meaning is just like a very well marinated chicken. And then what we do at Zohara is we cook it in its own fat. So we let the chicken marinate and then we braise it at a low temperature. So today we're going to be making a open-faced chicken shawarma sandwich. So basically what we're going to do is just take some of our house olive oil that we use.
And the marinade is going to be on the website, so we've got that up for you already.
Awesome.
And then the chicken has already been marinated.
Yeah,
you
so
said for a couple days?
Yeah, so this usually typically sits for 24 to 48 hours, ideally. And then because of, obviously, volume at Zohara being so busy, we don't cook it from raw. It's a lot easier for us to just heat it up. But essentially,
so you do it in really big batches, and then...
Yeah, we do it in very big batches. We have to. You know, traditionally, like we were talking about before, you would, you know, have the shawarma machines with
on a big spit and then slice it off.
Yeah, so you know, if you go to street food in the Middle East, they're carving it to order. So
exactly.
Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury at Zohara.
Doing what you can.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But the base is the same. We've got the spices and the well-marinated
Exactly.
chicken.
Yeah. So the idea is just we kind of just put our own little rendition on it. So it's kind of like a open-faced taco, but open-faced pita taco.
So while that's cooking up, a lot of what is key about this is what is also going on top of it.
That is correct. Yeah. So basically, what we're going to do is we build it first with our house-made tzatziki sauce. So you have cucumber, mint, lemon, fresh pepper. Also, we're going to be putting our yellow pickled turmeric cabbage on there. And then you'll see here we have our sumac onions. So sumac onions are marinated in olive oil, red wine vinegar, fresh parsley, and then just some tomato and parsley for garnish. But basically, to order, we're just building it. So we go tzatziki down.
And would you say this is probably one of the fan favorites at Zohara, right?
So I tried to avoid putting it on the menu for a long time because
I know you
I knew
have
how
those
much it was
mini
going to sell.
You know, the mini ones, and I've gone there for happy hour, and they are just, I could eat like 3 of them.
Yep. So the idea, most of our stuff on our appetizer section, we try to make it so that it's like a shareable thing.
Yes.
And that's where this kind of falls into place.
And else.
Yeah, thank you. We're looking for a sous chef at Zohara if you're interested in some part-time hourly
side gig.
work.
I need extra Christmas money to pay off my bills, right? Everybody does. Now, you're right in the middle of West Hartford Center. Great location. A lot of people like to go in the summer. Unfortunately, the patio is closed right now, but it's a really nice, cozy space inside.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's probably one of the most beautiful restaurants I've ever worked at, especially like you said in the summertime with the patio.
Yeah.
So once our chicken's hot, and you'll see we like to get a little bit of caramelization on there.
Right.
Kind of brings out the flavor in the chicken thigh.
And the spices,
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Just want to make sure we get enough time here to get it all plated up. Also want to mention some of these other things that you've brought here. They're just gorgeous. Love the hummus.
So if you're familiar with our salatim section, we have our house-made beets, muhammara. This is our...
The colors are just so beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool. Definitely. And you have the new baba ganoush over here also. And then we just have our house-made lemon tahini sauce over the top, and then some fresh herbs to garnish.
Love that tahini.
And that's that. And that's our...
Fantastic.
That's our shawarma pita.
Yeah, this is just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to neatly eat this.
That is correct.
Especially on TV, but I'm going to just grab a piece of the chicken.
Yeah.
And that's really my favorite.
Yeah.
But I love with the tzatziki.
Yeah. It's a good bite.
Tahini.
Yep. Absolutely.
Delicious, delicious.
Perfect.
Great to have you here. You're part of the Doro Restaurant Group.
That is correct.
Just an incredible group. Just such a great presence here in Central Connecticut.
Appreciate
so we're just glad you're here.
Thank you.
Lou, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.